Hi all, I'm Kapil Verma. So this video is about what's next. So I have currently like stopped working on all other projects. Like I have shutted them down. So the EFYs and the other one. So all these projects are shut it down. Like I have stopped working on them, and I was basically working on the distribution also, like trying to not also not actively. So I was like making videos from like past 1 month. Those are like mostly shorts, short from reels or shorts. So I was making those. So I have stopped on that one also, because those things can be like also done after a year or 10 to 12 months later. So those are not priority currently. Apart from this, I am like I have also listed smart chat. It was like my previous project, or that was the around like the full-fledged SaaS sort of thing. So I have listed that for acquisition, like if somebody is interested into buying that. So I have listed that to sell. Like if anybody approaches me with like offer, I'll probably sell it. So that one will give capital for like working on AI is an OS. It will give basically runway if it gets acquired. And like there are I don't know, like probably there are less chances, but like let's take the, I don't know, like it's a good one. Like if it sells, like it was already like idle sort of thing. I was not working on that more, so it was basically sitting into my PC or laptop. So I think if that sells, that will give a good runway for this. So from uh, like other than these things, so like these are some of the updates. So the focus is solely on developing the OS. So now more on the OS is like other than OS, like so what's next? How will the process be? Like how will be I'll be developing, and like so I'll be sharing the process with, like I'll be basically documenting it. So I had made a video regarding documenting this around like one month back. So this will be like documenting. I'll be making videos. I don't know. It won't be daily, because like it can be like simultaneous days, but most probably I'll be like trying to make videos whenever like there's some update or sort of thing. So there will be videos I'll be documenting. So like it doesn't matter like whether they are views or not, somebody's watching them. Like it's just some sort of uh, a thing like I'll be doing. I'll be making videos. Like like there won't be much to update daily. So like mostly like two videos in a week, or like yeah, I can basically like put a number to that. So that's the thing. And another one is like it's sort of like the purpose of making videos is like it's mostly like a brain dump. So like I've been like having a lot of ideas in my mind. I don't know, like with AI or sort of other things. So I've been trying to meet people, but I don't know, like where I'm currently living. So like there aren't many people like whom I can like share the ideas with, and like they can relate with it, or sort of like other things. So like there is no second person in the discussion. So like I have tried contacting some of the like alumni from my colleges, or like maybe some people from my colleges also, like which are in the radius of like where I can reach and talk to them. But like all of them said no basically. So those are things. So like it will be mostly a brain dump sort of thing. So like I have something in my mind, and like I want to discuss it with someone, but there are not many people who I can share that idea with. So if there will be people, I will be like discussing with them. Other than that, like I'll be basically dumping those ideas into like here on the videos basically. So yeah, that's part of it. So these two are like main reason behind documenting this. And so now let's moving on to AI as an OS. So I've been doing some like little research, most of the thinking, most most probably like it will be it will be basically a Linux distro sort of thing. So currently, like there are some options, like most probably like I'll go with Ubuntu. So let's like streamline it. So uh, AI as an OS. So like there are multiple things regarding it. So the first one is like uh, instead of like making a whole, like, see, it's like almost like it's much tougher to like make a just direct product which user uses. Like it's like as an OS it's a difficult thing. So like what are the like possible ways from here is like I'll be making a prototype. Yeah, that, like that's a sure way. Like I'll be trying to make a prototype as fast as possible, so that like I can basically pitch it to VCs. Yeah, so that is the thing. See, money is like, obviously it is a requirement. Money and team are basically requirements, but like the main purpose of doing it is like I don't need those things to like just build a prototype or like just the initial thing for it. So that's what it's about. So I'll be like building a basic scrappy prototype to like show to the investor, and then like we'll try to raise fund from there onwards, because like once I have a prototype, I'll be pitching it like hell. So I'll be like approaching every investor almost, like. So that's the thing. Like if someone is interested in investing in AI, so that is the thing. Like if, yeah, if it is not an if, so like this will give the money and runway to like basically hire people. So like we can have a full fledged product. That's the thing. And so yeah, this is one thing. Like so just make a early prototype, pitch investors, and like simultaneously improve that. So if like there is no investor also, so then there is no other option than to just like go solely into it and like make a working product out of it. But that's like if directly going into that, that's like a much harder part, and like there is a much lot more risk associated with that also. Like because if I make that product also in like maybe like I don't know, till the 2 years time I've given to myself ends, so like then it won't have much impact, because like most of the timeline will be finished, and then there will be like other things also to do, like to get a job and more. So like it will be a sunken ship sort of, if it goes till that point. So like most probably I'll try to raise. I will raise basically. So like mm, raising money is important, because like if I wanted to go in the long term, like if I wanted to like move further, so like raising will be important, like much important part, not like, because it will basically give access to a team. So the team is the most important part. Like I have already all emphasized it with my like friends and other people, but like team is the important part, because like it doesn't matter how like good you are or how better smart you are, but you'll always like fall short of a team. So that's the thing. So like team is a much important part. So yeah. So and other thing is like building an OS, like there are like still some confusions in my mind. Like I don't have like fully clear for it, like what are like the shorts things of it, like what are features. So like those are some problems or hurdles. And there is another thing is like does it have to be like a fully bootable integrated OS? Like those are things like difficult to make. That is for sure. So like that's why the decision is like you want to build on top of it, like so that it just accesses the whole OS, all sort of thing. But like it isn't something like you are just like booting with it and like creating a, like instead of like genome or like KD Plasma, you are like just rendering your whole desktop from AI itself. So like that's like much further and much later thing. So like the initial version is like just make a OS which has AI integrated into it, so that like you can just give it text based commands and it just does the work. So that is for initially. It like, I don't know. Initial prototype will mostly look like like as an application layer, because that's like a much early product to make, and like it will have faster prototyping rather than like going into the direct OS, because like that requires deep knowledge. That's like a sure thing to do. Like I don't have like anyone to lie, or some sort of like I didn't have to like make some false promises to someone. So like that's the thing. It's a tough one, like, because you can't just like go into kernel levels and like just, you know, maybe like, what do you say, like just like it's like basically what do you say? I don't know. Like, so the mostly will be like it will be the initial prototype will be as an application layer itself. Like, so it will be integrated with the OS. Like it won't be like new full OS, because that's why we are raising money. Like that is the end product. So you can't just like go into directly that. So like yeah. So that is the one. So initial one will be, it will be an application layer product like on top of it. Let's see. So you have this desktop, inside like you have maybe like what do you say, that like spotlight. In Mac there is a spotlight, so you have that spotlight thing. You can just like type your commands into that and it will do the work. So like for example, let's say like you have MongoDB, like I have MongoDB Compass and I have like database into that. So every time I have to like see a data, I'll just go to MongoDB, connect the database and see the database. So I can just like tell it to the OS, like just tell me what are the who are the new users into this database, or like how many users have signed up, or sort of those things. So it will just like fetch those and like give me in the directly like on the output, like these are the new users, sort of those things. So like this is one example for that. And yeah, so like there are also not much things are clear about this, like are like are these things like technically possible also, like what I'm thinking to build is it like even possible to build that thing into the device, or so sort of thing. So like those will become clear as I like get to build it. So currently like these are all sort of things, like the initial ones are like they are figured out. Like I have stopped working on other projects, I have like stopped the social media thing also. Like the documenting part was there, but like this is documenting. Like currently I'm speaking, making videos, so like this will come into documenting part. And other than that, like yeah, so the initial goal is to like build the early prototype and like just make it as fast as I can, and then like pitch it to, like I've talked to some people, like I've been talking to some VCs, but most of them like they said like a proto would be nice. So at that time I was like thinking it of as a hardware oriented thing, like you'll make a, I like talked it also. I've talked about it before also. So it will be like a whole new hardware, new OS, but like those hardware and OS are like two different things, and like two inherently hard things. Those are things. So hardware part is like removed. So we are focusing mainly on the software part of it, which is like the OS itself. So the VC part will be like, I don't know, like it will be much easier with a prototype, because like I have talked to a few of them. So most of them were like, yeah, if there is a proto, like that will be a like much plus point. So I don't know, like yeah, if proto is done, so then I can raise money, and then like it will be basically a full-fledged company. Then like we can incorporate the company, hire people, and yeah, that will get the like train moving. So that is another thing. And the last one is like having the features, or like what are the something which are to be made, like getting them clear. Like so currently there are still like some things which are not clear, and like what features to be made, or what are like what even has to be done into it. So like that's the main thing, like what will make it a differentiate. Like, so this is the MongoDB example is one, but like other than that, like how it will go through, what is the procedure. So like there are a lot of things, like whole lot of jumbled things. And so there that capital one also, like, so if the smart chat uh, sale happen, then that will be a good part of like the runway will be there. And apart from that, those are the things. And so Grok 4 has launched, I think, recently. So yeah, that was, I was like just really tinkering with that. So I had like not worked on smart chat like from past around like 3-4 months. So I just like pulled the repo and like was working on that. So because I wanted to use Grok 4, but like official Grok website doesn't give access to it, and there is like subscription tier for it, but the subscription is also not opening, some sort of like there is like server issues there. So I just like pulled smart chat because like they have given API to Grok 4, so integrated that into my existing SaaS, and like just was playing around with it. So yeah, like I not tested it more. I just like, I don't know, like made 2-3 queries. Yeah, and it was like just working as basically I wanted to test the API part of it. So yeah, I have listed that on acquire.com basically. So like if somebody is interested, they might contact. But Acquire does not allow, I think, pre-revenue like pre-revenue products to sell. But I saw a tweet from some guy today, like he said like he sold it for he sold for his SaaS for like some amount with pre-revenue, like he didn't had any revenue or some sort of. So I thought like, yeah, just give it another try, because like I had that like already lying into my like a repo only. So yeah, that's one. And I'll be like sharing more as the update goes on. Okay, so thank you. Cheers.